good evening everybody. We're sitting here at Bethells Beach. It's a beautiful evening. It's probably about 7 o'clock PM, but the sun is shining still. Sunset's in about an hour and a half, so we'll see. I may stick around for that. But I thought that I might just give you a little bit of a look around Bethells Beach. So I'm going to spin the camera around so you can see what we're looking at. Okay, so there's our iconic lifeguard hut. And if you see that silhouette, you know that you're at Bethells Beach. It's known throughout Auckland. Down the end of the beach there, you'll see our rock, and that was down where I shot the wave photo from last week. It's actually quite a long way down there, and it doesn't feel like it, but when you're walking down, it just feels like it doesn't get any closer. But we'll get down there at some point. There's a really cool cave down there to shoot some photos out of, and you'll see the day we're looking at. Although in Auckland it's quite overcast, so it's nice out here on the west coast. And through that gap over there, we've got Waitakere Bay and we've got O'Neill's Bay. So we'll go for a walk over there a bit later and have a look. So we're heading into week 4 of Epic Shores. My little project of shooting Bethells every week. The plan is to shoot it for a year. I've had to learn some stuff already, and I think the biggest one so far is that I need to stop trying to plan my shots. The idea of this project is to push myself out of my comfort zone. It's to look for things that I don't normally look at, and it's to get away from those money shots. I can walk out here and get probably 8 to 10 money shots, probably relatively easily, but they're relatively easy. So yeah, I've had to stop planning my shots. I've been driving out going, oh, if I go there, I could grab that shot, and it's just realizing that this is about letting the beach reveal a shot to me each week, and it's just looking beyond the obvious. So part of the cool thing with going through to Waitakere Bay and O'Neill's Bay is you've got to cross this little river, and today it's relatively shallow and the waves aren't coming in too badly, but I have been out here and been up to my waist trying to cross here. So this is just walking in through to Waitakere Bay, and then up and over the end of the bay, up over the sand dune is towards O'Neill's Bay. So we're through now to Waitakere Bay. It's just a little bay between Bethells and O'Neill's. I was actually just saying to my wife, I don't actually know much about Waitakere Bay. I might have to do a little bit of research. I'll flick the camera around so you can see what we're looking at. So like I was saying before, up through there is where we're going to get through to O'Neill's Bay. And this here is Waitakere Bay. Nice little swell rolling in at the moment. And then back through down to the main Bethells Beach. Quite picturesque today. It's not too rough at all. Beautiful day. Like I was saying, over in Auckland I was driving home from work and it was really overcast and looked like it was about to absolutely pour down, but came out on the west coast today and we've got beautiful blue sky. Got some nice reflections going on here too with the sand. So I've just got some shots of that rock out there. You can see the big waves coming in and hitting it. There's a bit of power on those waves, so you're getting quite nice spray, as you can just see. It's pretty cool. Tide keeps coming and getting me wet though, so that's all right. It's all part of the adventure. I shot those ones at 135mm, and I think my shutter speed was around 1,000, just to try and really freeze that water in motion. So yeah, hopefully they've come out all right. So we're heading out the northern end of Waitakere Bay now, and we're going to go up and over the sand dune through to O'Neill's Bay. O'Neill's is quite a good little surf beach. I've got some surf photos here before, and I plan to do a few more on this little project. So yeah, we'll see if there's any surfers over there tonight. It's quite a nice little vantage point up here just on the way over to O'Neill's, looking back over Waitakere Bay and Bethells Beach. So you can see over my shoulder here is O'Neill's Bay. I'll spin the camera around for you actually. It's better than my ugly mug. Quite a nice little bay. There's a couple of surfers out there by the looks of it. So we'll head down there and have a look. So welcome through to O'Neill's Bay. Doesn't look like there's actually too many surfers out here tonight. Beautiful bay though. It's worth the walk. Okay, it feels like it's taking me about an hour to get over here, but that's with stopping and starting. But beautiful bay. You used to be able to do a walk up through those valleys, up through there and up along that ridge line. And actually out onto that point it went right through to Muriwai Bay. I need to try and figure out whether I can still get up there. I know the early part of the walk has been closed off because of the storm damage. That was from that photo that I posted a couple of weeks ago. That was actually where that big slip was as part of the walking trail. But what I'm not sure is whether the rest of this part is closed off. We'll see if we can figure that out, and if we can, but trying to head up there. Looks like it's going to be a really nice sunset tonight. It's an absolutely beautiful evening out here at O'Neill's Bay. We just hit gold now, so I need to get the camera out and actually start getting some photos. But yeah, it's stunning, beautiful west coast. This is my home, and this is why I love the west coast. It's rugged, but just such beautiful beaches, amazing hills, so much to see. At this point of my project for the year, it feels extremely scary. Like I was saying before, it's easy to come out here and get 10 money shots, no problem. But to get 52 shots from this point of where I'm sitting, and I start to overthink it, I start to freak out a little bit, wondering how on earth I'm actually going to get 52 shots. That seems quite a big task, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to see where it pushes my photography to. Excited to see the new ways I can look for compositions as well. I'll try and do a few videos of my experience as well, and I'm sure they'll get better than this very first one is, but you've got to start somewhere, eh? Beautiful evening out here at O'Neill's Bay. We just went through a bit of golden hour, and I managed to catch a really cool shot through this gap here. The sun was streaming through gaps in the clouds. It's got some really nice sun rays. So if that's come out any good, I'll put it on the end of this video. The good old slog back up out of O'Neill's Bay, back up the sand dunes. These seem relatively high, but the sand dunes out at Bethells Lake are probably 4 times as high as this, and a lot of fun, but unfortunately the lake's closed at the moment, so I don't think we'll be getting up there anytime soon. But yeah. It's quite a beautiful sunset, but if I do end up putting that video on of my son and I bailing down the sand dunes and colliding. I can't bother getting the camera out because I'm in a little bit of pain. I may have broken my toe. He seems alright. But yeah, it's the problem when you have stupid fun. But that's all part of life. So yeah, beautiful, like I say, beautiful evening. Ouch. Through to Bethells Beach. Luckily this camera's got a gimbal on it, so you're not noticing the fact that I'm limping. But my toe's enjoying the cold water at the moment. So those clouds look really cool on the horizon. It'd be quite a cool shot, but we'll see if I can be bothered getting the camera out when we get back to the main beach. At the moment, it's kind of want to get home.